is, you won't, if you do die, you won't care, because you'll be dead. Best case, you win. Worst case, it won't matter. There's no luck in this game, and it may be a little bit of luck, but the luck happens after you bust your ass, and you put yourself in that lucky situation. Luck doesn't happen. You put yourself in that situation where luck might fucking happen. And that's what people don't know. If you believe it, if you really believe that you could be something, if you have that little voice in your head saying, hey, you got talent, you can do this, then follow that voice. Fuck your motivation. Fuck your motivation. You need discipline, because motivation's not there every day. I'm missing motivation most days. Wow, some days, yeah, sometimes I got motivation. Sometimes like, fuck yeah, today I felt good. I can't wait to get to the gym. But a lot of days like, gotta get to the gym. And then once I get going, then I feel great. Yeah, I feel great when it's over. But it's that beginning part that's hard, because your body wants to stay comfortable. Your body will trick you. Like, man, today you should take the day off, Theo. You don't feel good. Theo, what did you get, like 6 hours sleep last night? That's not enough. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. It's easy to give up. You know, it's the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, man, I'm done. I ain't going. Oh, yeah. I ain't going to keep going. Yeah, I don't feel like going to work. So I'm done. Yeah, it's easy. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm going to do the same thing again today, but I'm going to try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind. How bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. But a lot of people, most people don't want it that badly, which is why they always ask the question, man, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it.
Check out this guy juggling axes. Why would you skip this? Well, now we've got your attention. Fancy a little...
You know exactly how to be you or how to be me. You don't want to do it. Like, I want to see what you do when you're tired. Let me see how you push yourself.
Hey,
come on, man. Get up. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Keep going. How long can you maintain a positive attitude?
Right,
There's
you
no
see
hacks,
the channel
bro.
I'm gonna put
It's
together,
you
bro.
against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem. You wake up, right to work. Immediately your mind is in action. No one wants to do that. No one. And I don't blame them. But don't be mad. When you're laying there in your fucking bed, you're in the fucking hospital, you're 70, 80, 90 years old, you're thinking, man, I feel like I didn't fucking do something. Because you did. You didn't do it. You didn't do shit. You may live a great life, man, but you're always gonna feel empty inside. I don't feel empty.
The life you want is on the other side of a few hard conversations, and you're living a life you hate because you're too afraid to have them.
I think about that a lot. Hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times. We are now around soft men in hard times.
I'm gonna introduce Mousy to a couple of my friends
when every
up the
boy
north
realizes
channel.
no one's coming to save him. And that's when he becomes a man. And some boys never get there and stay children forever. You should be a monster. He said you should be a monster, you should be ruthlessly ambitious, and then learn how to control it. And it's that old expression, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Okay, how good you are in anything, you don't have discipline, you ain't nobody. Right. You're nothing without discipline, because you give up on the slightest struggle without discipline. 100%. Tell me discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. Doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. That's it. That is a great quote. I'm gonna
bring this all together, John.
But
That's
if
the
I'm
bigger
feeling
picture.
bad, that doesn't mean I'm doing bad. That doesn't mean I am bad. That doesn't
I'm
mean that I
ready,
can't
bro.
still take some action. Because yeah, nothing changes.
You know.
Nothing changes, man. It's time to get.
Like when I first come on here, Jono, no one really helped me, and the only way they'd help me is if I paid membership fees to them, you know. Uh, and a lot of them fuck me over, you know. I was part of this community, and at the end of the day, if you come on the cesspit and you start slating me, or you start slating some other chick or whatever, and cause I react, it's like a few people fell out with me. And then a geezer on here called PD was told a load of lies by a fella called Will R. Griffiths from Ballier. He called me a rat, Jono. So I reached out to a few of my mates. I says, here, I need you to come on the panel to clear something up. So Harpo just go, come on. He said, see you, Will R, you rat bastard. You see, Jewett, you mind your fucking manners when you're speaking to him. You know, bro, all the lads still have a lot of love and time for me, but education is always the way forward for me, Jono. It has to be this way, bro.
Get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the fucking noise.
We're on here to grow something.
I'd say one of the strongest mental frames that has got me through my hardest
And
times.
Jono, we don't give up on
thinking
shit.
this will be the
All
story
three
that I'll
ask
one
me
day tell.
mods, Jono.
And that means
You imagine doing this every day, right? For nearly 7 years, whatever platform I've been on. And I've done it the noble way, Jono, but I can't sustain this channel on my own anymore. I need help. Like, bro, a lot of the props in my studio, I buy. You know, I say to people, send me a prop, like a postcard or an action man or a soldier, you know, and we can joke about it, or a scarf or a cap, you know, to fill the studio. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable here, because I'm the only channel on YouTube that doesn't charge membership, right? And I'm willing to help every fucking Irish channel out there, because I learned how to get to 3,000 subs within 2 years, you know. And I've tried to educate Finn a little bit about the YouTube community. He's part of now, and Finn's on 500 and he's flying, you know. And I want to see Jordan, Jono, and Jay follow suit, you know. And like I said, listen to me. Finn sent me a Bible, right? Where is it? Finn sent me that. Look, you know, something as simple as that. Hey, Jimmy. Well, add me on Facebook. My name is Jude MacDonald. There's a picture, I think, of me and my son. We'll have loads of friends in common. But like I said, Jono, if this was a business, bro, I'd be bankrupt. I'd lose everything, you know, because of me principles and me pride. My face I do not hide, but sometimes we have to divide or collide, and I have to decide, you know. I've watched a lot of Irish channels get struck. I've watched a lot of English channels get struck. And here, I'm still here. Do you understand? I'm the only fucking man in our circle that doesn't charge membership. And the reason for that is, listen, there's loads of good people out there that'll buy me coffee or send me a prop. And that's my payment, you know. But also, I'll get a lot of nourishment out of saying, Jono, Jordan, and Jay get past their first 50 subs, then they can do their own live. I know Jay is chomping at the bit ready to go, and I know Jono is. All Jono has to do is carry on doing himself, going out, making a few fishing videos, keep making a short every day. You stay in the algorithms. Listen to me and your channel will grow, okay? Every channel that I've researched on YouTube, not one. There's loads of membership perks, but one of the perks should be, if you're paying someone, membership, ask them, can they share your channel? And if they say no, cancel your membership fee. Listen to me, I'm not lying. Go check. You know, it's like, but like I said, see the Irish. Yeah, John, crypto on Insta. You add me when you get a chance to stay away from Facebook. Okay, bro. I'll get one of me mods. Like I said, Jono, I have a little bit of clout on here, right? Because I didn't call anyone out, and I've had to punch the face off a couple of people not long ago, but I'm on here for peace, and I truly believe my father was gifted with music. He brought people together, and he gave it to me as a tool as a kid, and now I'm 51 and I'm using it. My father would have been so proud of me for going back to music, and I'm not gonna lie, I miss the old bollocks, I really miss them, and it's okay to cry, and this is what I'm saying. Jono, there's gonna come a time where you're on your live and you're a bit emotional, bro. If you need to cry, cry, because it helps your anxiety once you release it. Do you understand? Fuck all this tough guy persona, bro. You know where I grew up. I'm not a tough guy, a hard man or a fighting man. I'm just a man that can fight and handle myself, and anyone that I've ever been around will tell you that. I'm not a hard man or a fighting man, but believe this, you put your hand on me, and I'm going to show you what my daddy learned me. I'm a 51-year-old grandfather. I'm a dad, I'm on here to set an example. I see a few Irish lads that are on here that have dealt with drug addiction, that have dealt with all kinds of addiction, and I'm going to fucking help them because I believe in them. And I know Jono will send me a postcard. Jordan might send me a postcard, and Jay will send me a postcard, and that's all I want. Like, if you want to buy me coffee, knock yourself out, but like I said, a postcard only costs 50 cents. Just send it to me. Send it to me local post office. It's like, cause like I said, I fucking work hard on this, and I care about people, do you understand? And I've proven that time and time again. If I didn't give a fuck about people, I'd be charging you membership. But I believe in time, between us all, we're going to grow a big Irish channel, and at the end of the day, I'm just going to be I'm just happy to be part of it. I believed in Finn, and I'll say it till the cows come home. I remember chatting to Finn, and he was on 24 subs, and I said, Finn, is there any chance you can let me help you? Because he's very proud. And within 28 days, Finn got over. Hello, Bosnian. If you're not sub to Mr. Bosnian, give him a sub. Like I said, Finn had 24 subs when we start talking, and I believed in him. I seen it in a couple of his videos, and then I seen it with Jono, Jordan and Jay, and I like brutal honesty. And like I said, I'm going to put a panel of gentlemen together, Hey, we carry ourselves a certain way. We set the fucking standards, I'm not too bad, bro. Thank you. I'm trying to put a few people's names on a list, but bro, look at here. They are up there, look. Bosnian. Under there, look. Brother, could you do me a big favour? There's 3 Irishmen in here, yeah? One's called Jono Crypto, the other one's called Jay Sprints, and the other one is called Official Jordan. Now, when I end this live, I'm going to put their names in the video description. I'll also put, if you're not sub to the Bosnian Project, can you go do it for me? Thank you. The man is on 3,300 and odd subs. He's up my ass. So if you're not sub to his channel, can you go do it? Listen, guys, I've been around YouTube a minute, and nobody helps anybody anymore. When I come on here to be educated and to learn about YouTube. I looked up to Ronan, I looked up to Expo, and I reached out for help, and a couple of them answered the call, and because of that, like I said, Holden Official got barred off YouTube because he started the whole acro thing, and he's coming on my fucking channel next week, and he's got 18,000 followers on TikTok, about 10,000 on X, about 15,000 on Twitch, and he's going to combine 50,000 of them and come in here. And this is what I'm saying, you don't get it. If I have your name in my description, yeah, a shitload of people will sub to your channel because I asked them to. Because I've been around the block, and loads of them, thank you, brother, and loads of them, if you sub to any of my mods in here, bro, they will do the same thing. Well, one of my friends has reached out to me. He's from Northern Ireland. Bosnian, you've seen the 3 podcasts I've done with Ronan, didn't you? Now it's my turn. Now I get to ask the questions. You know, Ronan started the whole acro thing, you know, and he said to me, Jude, I can't believe you didn't get involved in all that. You stayed in your own lane. And he's always complimenting me. And like I said, I looked up to Ronan. Ronan gave me the confidence to do StreamYard and to do YouTube. You know, and he's coming on my channel next week. And I'll tell you what, you better be respectful to my friend. You know, I'm over the moon. It's like I can almost taste it. Bringing loads of dubs together. I have them on, not just dubs, Australians, English, Scottish, you fucking name it, yeah? Licorice, all sorts. You know. But anyway, like I said here, all I need you to do is send me a postcard to tell me that you cared about me. Do you understand?
The harder it is, the bigger the drag, the more epic the story.
Jakartas.
By consequence, the more epic the hero. The fear is never reaching your potential. That's it. That always falling short, always quitting before you're done, always procrastinating, always not doing the right thing. And then one day you're an old man. Yep. And you look back and go, God, I could have been great. Yep. I could have been great. It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide, fuck clubs, fuck partying, fuck trying to fit in and socialize. Rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because
you know, anybody can grow a panel on StreamYard. Anybody that gets 50 subs can do a StreamYard, but nobody in our circle is going to bring on the people that I'm going to bring on. I'm going to bring on a couple of my old friends. Like I said, Ronan is the first one. And this will be, as far as I'm concerned, I've looked forward to this podcast. I never thought I'd be able to do it, but it's possible now. So I know I'd fuck up a picnic and I make a lot of promises that I'll break. But you see this? My favourite old sort. Oh, it's very hard, bro. It's very hard. I'd say the blue one. The blue one with all the little blue things on it. Them yolks. But listen to me, like I said, I've been around this community 7 years and I know who's a cunt and who's not. So that's why I choose to share 40 people's channels every day. And all I ask you to do is to send me a fucking old postcard or a deck of cards or a 9 of diamonds. Bro, Jono, do you not think I work hard, bro? Be honest. Bro, I'm getting tired. You know, and I had to pass my wisdom on to somebody. Like Finn McKeown. Me and Finn went out, and Finn went and caught a fish, tried to fry it, burnt his finger, and then popped the blister, and then he had the salmon and knowledge. Finster. But like I said, it's just you saying you appreciate me. It could be a scarf. It could be a Ranger scarf. And I'd still put it up. Do you understand? Yous can help me. And yous can be a part of a big fucking platform on here where it starts off with 2, 4, 6, 8 Irishmen with similar backgrounds that come from the inner city, come from the south side, the north side. You know, and it's like here, every YouTube channel, every Irish channel is like a beacon of hope, you know, and I don't have to help anybody, You know why? Because no one fucking helps me. You know, but sometimes you have to put your pride aside. And by the time I'm finished, we'll have loads of football teams, 5 aside. ASU.
Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to. Why are you not clubbing? Like every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always studying. Because I'm trying to get it. Let me tell you something, homie. These women ain't going nowhere. These clubs, these parties, all this shit ain't going nowhere. The more weird you are,
Jono, well, you see, right, so here's how it is, okay? It's like there's a lot of good Dublin lads on here, like yourself, like Jordan, like Jay, and it's like, I'm like, I can help these guys, you know what I mean? And I've no agenda, you know. Now, if I was charging you as £3 every month, then I'd have an agenda, a financial motive. But I truly believe that God will reward me in different ways. When I put these people together on StreamYard, it's like we need new faces on the community. Anybody can put a channel together and bring 5 or 6 panels of people on, but you won't bring the people on that I'll bring on. You know, now I'm 100 videos away from hitting my 5,000 video target. I'm 1,200 subs away from hitting me 5,000 target. I advise Finn on what not to do and what to do. And in a period of about 6 weeks, he's accumulated over 300 subs. My way works. And here, there is nobody on YouTube that gives a fuck about you or your channel. You know why? Because you know all the people you charge, all them content creators out there, you should hang your head in shame. You know, prove to your mods that you actually give a fuck. Here, I'm not here to make, I don't make money. I can screenshot my YouTube earnings for the last fucking 2 years, and on every month, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Right? Now, if I was like all the rest, I'd be charging you money, but I'm not like all the rest. In fact, I'm the only fucking Irish man who's not called anyone out, right? And still, I'm the only Irish man that doesn't charge people, although the channel is monetized. I crashed it purposely because I have an army of fucking Irishmen, Dublin men, that I see a lot of myself in. Like, see Finn, within a week, I was like, I can see so much of myself in him, you know, and he's not afraid to cry. It's one thing crying to your missus where no one can see, but getting upset on here when the world can see, now that takes courage. But Finn has these categories on him, characteristics. When you're picking a unit of savages, you have to cover all bases. ABC is all bases are covered, and fuck Jerry Hutch. Cover all bases. Yeah. Shout out to you. You did nothing about your nephew getting hit with a golf stick, but you knew he deserved it, didn't you? But like I said, it's like I believe that I can put a couple of people together, you know, who are positive people that are going through addiction, going through recovery, going through mental health, suicide ideology, suicide awareness. And a lot of us on YouTube are just lonely and we won't admit it. You know, now I've no problem saying when I come on YouTube, I was super lonely. I'd lived in the UK for nearly 30 years at the time, and a lot of me mates were killed while I lived here, you know, and it broke me fucking up inside, you know. I felt so guilty, you know, but at the end of the day, I made the right decision. I put my kids and my family before me mates and my ego. You know, like, I'll always say this, I'm not a bowsy. I used to be. My missus turned me into a housey. Here, can I have some of them, bro? Chuck us a couple, will you? But I believe in the dubs. And I seen this a few years ago, but the right people weren't on at the right time. And I'm very good at picking a team. And this team is very special to my heart because nearly every one of them is from Dublin. Ah, fuck's sake, bro. You know, you got me excited there, bro. Fuck's sake. You know, I felt a bit like Hitler there. It's like, you know what I mean? Fucking. But, put that down there. Will you finish the other one for fuck's sake? So, Bosnian, you've been around the block a minute, right, bro? And you know I've always kept it real with people. Well, like I said, look, this YouTube community, the English channels control the narrative. And whatever they decided to be, but know this, I'm bringing on a guest next week who started all that acro shit. And his name is Narrative Destroyer, Ronan. And guys, listen to me. If you've not seen the podcasts, I'm going to get them for you, right? All three of them. But listen, I want to show you something, right? I done 3 podcasts with Ronan, and we were talking about the asylum. Now, I told you at 15 I worked in a nightclub called the Asylum. Do you want me to prove it to you? Are you ready? Have you got proof? Can you back up everything you say? Watch this here, watch. Now, I was in this documentary about the asylum when I was 15. This is me dancing. Here, look. One sec.
Philip's latte go with Philip's silent brew technology.
Watch this. I want you to go watch it. This is the asylum, guys. I want to show you me. You ready? Yes, can watch this on YouTube. This is the famous asylum. Archers loose. You'll see me make a guest appearance in a minute. Get ready. That's me there. That's me right there, look. And that's Chris Shannon. Watch the dance move, here. There's me baby mother. First one. That's Dylan's mum there. Watch me. Watch the dance move. Watch. So, Jono, one night, I was 15 years old. A camera crew come over because Carl Cox was playing in the asylum. I snorted cocaine. No, sorry, that's a lie. I snorted ecstasy with Carl Cox in the DJ box and a couple of others. But like back then, like I said, I was affiliated to a bunch of people from Ballier. And like I said, I can back up nearly everything I say with videos and photographs. No problem, you know. I never thought I'd have to open Pandora's box, but I'm gonna well and truly fuck this shit up. Calling all Ballier bots. Everybody that I grew up with in Ballyfermot at Cherry Orchard, Dublin 10 that knows me. Next week, the geezer who did 3 podcasts with me is coming on my channel to do a podcast with him. I'm going to do maybe an hour and a half with him, and then we're going to reschedule a part 2, because remember, he done 3 with me. And at the time, there was only 3 or 4 Irish channels. Mine, Fighting Irish Jerry, Holding Official Ronan, and DG Backup. And a few people ended up falling out, but that's not my problem. You know, I got a lot of stick for jumping off this channel. I didn't make a carrot on it. And you know what? You see the geezer that owned it is a fag. Yeah. A fucking proper... Yeah. You know, like... sending people loads of threatening messages, and then when they threaten you back, you shit yourself and you realise you've got a fan join it. Now what are you going to do? Do you know where you live? Oh, you've got cameras on your house? Whoopie fucking do. What your cameras gonna do when someone knocks at your fucking door like that? Yeah, you know what I'm doing. But anyway, like I said, a long time ago, I let God back into my life. You know, but like I said, listen to me. I've been around mad carnage all my life and what have you, and all I want to do now is to be a granddad and enjoy it. I am a granddad already, but you know what I mean, I'm living the dream. I hit 50. I wasn't supposed to live to 21, you know, without being seriously hurt. You know, all my mates know in Ballyfermot, Jude MacDonald was the first one tortured in fucking Cherry Orchard. And I never told on anybody, and they were burning me in the back of the van, yeah, and they were laughing. You know, they thought it was hilarious. I'm screaming, man, they're laughing. You know, but I never told on me friends, and one of them said, you know what, bro? Like, why didn't you just tell me? Look at the state of your face here. Wipe your face. Like, he beat me ass and then give me a hanky. That's like shooting someone and fucking ringing them an ambulance. It doesn't fit the purpose and the why and the 38 next week. Wow, bro, I'm 51 this year, you know. And I come on YouTube many years ago, and I've learned a lot of things off people from YouTube. I used to pay a few channels money, membership, to learn, because I didn't know anything about YouTube, and I knew if Ronan could do podcasts with me, I could do one with him, but I needed to learn about YouTube, you see. And I did. In 2 years, I learned. And in that 2 years, I ended up getting my channel back 6 times. Fighting Back United, you're not fighting back anymore, because I got fucking that channel back 6 times, say no more. And I don't believe in coincidence, and it's a timeline. And there's a few Dublin lads, like I said, next week I'm doing a podcast with a friend, and I hope you all come in, guys. I'm going to make a few shorts for it. Listen, this guy has a big following on TikTok. He's about 18,000 followers, and he's going to make a few shorts and tell everybody on TikTok that he's coming over to my channel. He's going to tell his audience about me and the podcast that we did, being 3. I am the riddler, not the fiddler. School's always been in session. It's not my fault if you missed a lesson. Ask me doctors. Certified psychopath with aggression. I'm not sitting here effing jeffing or stressing. I can help you, believe me. Call it a blessing. And all my mods are subs. I'll carry on going up every week to keep you guessing.
Supporting people in need through the power of the bond. Purina Care's here. Find out more.
Bro, I am the captain of the ship and I need help. I've tried my best to grow this channel, knowing one day that a lot of Dublin lads would come in here and I'd be able to help them.
I didn't get here making excuses.
Not just with that channel, with your life.
You gotta get to the point where it hurts. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. But I'm not gonna cry about it. No, I'm not a part of the country club. No, I'm not. I don't hang out with them. But I'm still gonna be successful. I'm still gonna get you where they are. Why? Because I owe it to myself. And can't nobody stop me but me. You will not destroy us. You will not defeat us to the day I die. It's your mental toughness, your mental strength. We can, we will, and we must get through this. This is what's so sweet about success. That as long as you stay in failure, that you get satisfied.
Yeah, but bro, if you stay in your own lane. Bosnian, how long have you been on YouTube? This is my 7th year. Now, I know people that are on here 3 times that length, but bro, nobody on YouTube cares anymore. They don't care about their mods. If they cared about their mods' feelings and their channels, they'd share them. You know, they're getting paid to do it, so why not do it? Shame on all you 50 channels who won't even forfeit your monthly membership to prove to your mods who come in here every fucking day, and you won't say to them, tell you what, forget this month's installment. I don't want it. I'm going to make a short for every one of me members. Why don't you follow suit? Why don't you put people's name in your description? Because none of you could lace my boots, that's why. But you'll get it in the end. Once all my mods get over 50 subs, you'll see what's coming. And I'm going to walk away, and Finn is going to have one of the biggest Irish channels on here. Mousy's going to help him, Jordan's going to help him, Jono's going to help him, Jay's going to help him. Pablo's going to help him, Spencer's going to help him, Mousy's going to help him, Luke Gilligan's going to help him, Lee Marvin's going to help him, Ian Gibbons is going to help him, Sean Wayne, FYM, Emma, Dublin Celt, Scott from Australia, Donny, Andrew, Solway, Raymond, Richard Dowling, Bosnian, Lucifer J, Eminem, Rob Lee, Conan, Billie Eilish, Benji, Ronan, Amo, Lena, Christine, Louise, Eve, Hoax, ALD, Jockney, Jerry, Ron, Rab, and Top G. Now, guys, I'm going to start putting all these people's names in every video, every short, every bit of content I make. If you're Irish and you can hear me, can you go and sub to the likes of Finn? Can you go and sub to Jono Crypto? Can you go sub to Jordan or Official Jordan? And go sub to Jay Spirits. Jay Sprints. Like I said, next week I'm going to open Pandora's fucking box I've waited and I've waited and I've waited, and I believe that I have nearly my team now, and I'm confident in their abilities and their qualities as human beings. I like people to have humility. I like people to be noble and to be fucking humble and to be fucking respectful. That's not too much to ask. But I tell you what, I want to thank Exposure TV for telling me I the shit platform and channel. I want to say to Dan, Fight and Talk UK, Dave Courtney will haunt you. And if his son ever gets hold of you, or is any of his nephews, you're fucked. And you can't blame me on that. You fuck me over as well. But you have that content, not me. So that's on you. Rest in peace to Dave Courtney. I know he mightn't be everyone's cup of tea, but when he took his life, man, I'd only ever spoke to the man once. Before the night I spoke to him, I'd never spoken to him previous. And we were talking about mental health and pain and addiction and him being a rogue, you know, and I was very respectful to the man because he's older than me, and, you know, he's connected, you know, he's a connected guy. So this particular night, we had a laugh on there at my expense. He was ripping the bollocks out of me, bro. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to answer the man up. You know what I mean? I'm not a tough guy, bro. Guys like that are tough guys, you know. Everything's about respect with the old timers, bro. Do you understand? It's in your genealogy. It's in your genes, bro. It's fucking there. You know, when you get to a certain age, you know, sometimes, men, we don't like admitting when we're wrong. Do you understand? But sometimes in life here, we put our pride and our principles before our happiness. You know, and I've only realised that the last few years. So if there's anyone out there listening to me, listen to me. Don't give up hope. Like, if you harm yourself, yeah, your ma's getting a knock at the fucking door. You know, and a policeman's gonna do that. You know, and the signs are fucking there to read. It's called super fucking highway. You have eyes. You have arms and legs. You woke up today. Do you understand? Do you know the amount of people that are dying in this world? And the amount of people that have nowhere to live. Do you understand? And we have a nice bed, nice food, Netflix, Prime, all that shit all the time. And there's some people in the world dying, starving, crying. Fucking waste my time. Now, this to me is like a little dream come true. I started my journey on here 7 years ago, and when Ronan asked me to do a podcast with him, I was flattered, yeah. Oh, don't even start, you. I've like fucking 7 minutes left because me bastard thing kept knocking off. No, Lise, I was just saying there, it's like there's a lot of Irish channels there, yeah, and it's like when I first come on here, Bob, nobody helped me. Ronan helped me, Jerry helped me, but I was paying Jerry $5 a month to help me, and he didn't even give me a shout out. No disrespect to you, you big fucking orange bastard. Well, I know you're not an orange bastard, but still not. I have friends that are Protestant, but a cunt's a cunt. You know, don't even start this conversation because I'll go in a bad mood. She is nowhere near funnier than I am. No chance, I'm not having that. But guys, the bigger picture now is Jordan, Jay and Jono are under 30 subs. I think Jay is on 31, you know, and the lads need a little bit of help. So when I end this live, I'm going to put all the lads' channels in my description. I don't have to do this, but I want you to be aware of something. I'm getting tired. You know, I've sustained this channel on my own, you know, for coming up to 3 years, and it's cost me a fortune. You know, like, you think all these props were given to me? Do you understand? Fuck the props. You know the amount of hours I've sacrificed. You know, my missus come in my live one day and she's like, yeah, see him? I want him. And she stalked me like a cheetah. Do you know, me and you's gonna fall out, you cunt. I'm taking your spanner back. I can't believe you're agreeing with me, missus, bro. Fuck's sake. Yeah, you fucking did stalk me. You know what I mean? And then you impregnated me. You know, you got pregnant on your own. Like, my missus brought sexy back. I know I am not the most handsome man on YouTube, but I ended up on my back. When you don't have any sex for 8 years, and then a beautiful woman comes along and, you know, it's like, and 'cause she's from Manchester as well, you know, we just fucking hit her back. You know, I'm not having a joke battle. No way. Look at, you have Scott and Jordan now on your side. I'm not happy about this. Pablo better not come in and agree with you, because I swear to God, I'm going to me mass. Honestly, I'm going down to the back garden and I'm going to sit out there listening to the fucking birds. You know, you can all fuck off. I'm not sharing any of your channels anymore. You can suck my balls. Do you know where Blackpool Tower is? Jono, did you hear what happened to Blackpool today, bro? Hey, honestly, Jono, do you know Blackpool Tower? Didn't you hear what happened? You know where Blackpool Tower is? Not even funny, this, man, I'm telling you now. You do know, you lying bastard. I was about to tell you to hang your bollocks on it. Nothing. I was waiting for you to say, yeah, I know Blackpool Tower, and I was about to say, hang your nuts on it. Nah, guys, listen to me, yeah? This is a little community at the end of the day, and there's a lot of people on YouTube that have severe mental health issues that won't admit it, that won't go and get help. And whether you like me or not, look, I won't sugarcoat it. You all know I was an ex-heroin addict, cocaine addict, tablet addict. Do you understand? I was addicted to a lot of shit. I still am. I'm on a lot of antipsychotics. I'm still on opiates. I'm on fucking painkillers. Do you understand? But there's loads of people in our community, right, that have social anxiety, guys, that never leave their house. And a lot of people that don't have many friends come on YouTube and they click up, you know, and it's like, I like genuine people. Like, I want to see my mods open up their own live, and one day I want to be in there and I want to see them getting upset, because that's where the passion comes. You know, it's like I'm Finn at the minute, he's flying. I see the same thing happening. It's a 28-day experiment. It started 2 days ago. Jay, Jono, and Jordan. That's a hat trick of Dubliners. That's not a coincidence. There's me back four. You know, yeah, where's my team gone? So, if we put all these people together, okay, YouTube is going to be a better place, because a lot of these people have mental health issues. Whether you like me or not, guys, everybody makes you feel welcome in here, you know, and there's never anybody getting fucking bullied or anything like that, because I won't accept it. You seen what happened, Max? I told her, I see you shaking that ass, and I'm fucking telling you, you need to fucking quit that shit, and she didn't. You know, so, yeah. But like I said, guys, This is a 28-day experiment. I done this with Finn and he got over 300 subs. So, because a lot of people on YouTube mocked me and said I had a shit channel and what have you, I said to myself, you know what, you're right. I'm going to go away. I'm going to bury my head in the sand for 2 days and then I'm going to get back on the horse. I'm going to name this channel STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER, and everybody from where I'm from, if I come on here and say I did this and I do that, do you not think one of them would have come on already and saying you're a liar? Listen, I don't want problems, bro. Through the pipe. But anyway, listen, I'm going to go. Thanks everyone for coming in. The bigger picture is there's people on my team like Finn, like Mousy, like Jono, like Jordan, like Jay, like Pablo, like Spencer, like Luke, like Lee Marvin Hitchman, like Ian Gibbons, Sean Wayne, FYM, Dublin Celt, Scott 45, Scott all the way in Australia, Straight Jacket, Donny from Scotland, Andrew, Solway, Raymond, Richard, Dowland, Bosnian, Jay Lucifer, Rob Lee, Conan, Benji, Ronan, Amory, Lena, Christine, Louise, Eve, Lou Don, Hoax, ALD, Jockney, Jerry, Ron and Rab and Top G. Now, like I said, guys, I have to bounce, but look at, can't you see what I'm trying to do? You know, and other people have said I'm noble and humble, and thank you for your generous words. But look at, if anyone's going to put an Irish panel together, I think it has to be me. You know, and I'd ask you this, if I put my neck on the line and my neck on the block for you, and you open your own YouTube channel, just don't start giving anybody abuse. Do you understand? Because that's how your platform will turn negative and I'll turn me back on you. You know, we're on here to represent Dublin. Do you understand? And the world is watching us. We set the standards. Do you understand? As you fucking are. I'll end it on this. Jude MacDonald is an dumb. Guramila Mahagut in you come. Chucky la Eringa bra. Oglina Erin. And shout out to all our mass. Do you understand? Bugle. See the fuck she is. Cuteness. Guramila Mahagut. Down your veil bugle. Next of all, on will catagum dullamock marshay that hully. That means, teacher, can I go to the toilet because I've just shit me pants because Jude growled at me. Now, I'm going to leave you now and I'll be back on tomorrow. I'd like to thank you all for coming in. And listen, everybody's welcome. If you support my channel or my mods and you come in my live and say, I've subbed to X, Y and B channel, I will ask everybody, Nikki, thank you. Yeah, thank you for subbing to their channel. And here, if you're not subbed to Nikki, go give her a sub. If you're not subbed to John O Crypto, go give him a sub. If you're not subbed to Official Jordan, can you do it? Guys, I have a favour to ask you. I know by next, Mia, what day are we on? Saturday. So, by next Friday, I'm praying that John O, Jay and Jordan are on 50 subs so they can go live. Do you see where this is going? And then another 3, and then another 3. You know, but I just hope you can be a bit patient with me because I'm a sandwich short of a picnic, but I'm not afraid to drop a sandwich. So shout out to all the folks. Thanks for coming in. And I'll see you all tomorrow. We're out. Just let me play this 2-minute track and I'm gone. But guys, like I said, listen, if you want to send me a postcard, I'm going to put my post office link in the description. A postcard only costs 50 fucking pence, yeah? You know, like, I'm going to help you grow your fucking channel, quicker than if you paid someone membership fees to do it. I'm going to make shorts for all my members. And all I ask you to do is send me a postcard to say you're thinking about me, so I can put it in the fucking studio, right? Now, I see things before they happen, just like this man here. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you all tomorrow. We out.
Sand will be your best friend in Siege.
You can hear so many things from your opponents making the same thing from you. Hearing one footstep, if it's concrete, if
Fuck
it's metal,
off with your
you know where
jokes,
they're
you.
positioning from. And that forces you to use your drone, gather information.
Happy Friday. Thank you for coming in. Don't let them bitches on my casket when I die. You better slide.
But if they kill Kevon, it's something that's not right. The ops don't play with him, that happened from inside. See, I'm just saying.
One don't be playing. And if they kill him, that shit was planned. We out.
See, I'm just saying.
See you tomorrow.